Morning guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are all doing super well. It's currently Monday morning and there's just a lot of noise going on outside with construction and the dog and everything as per usual. So one of the things I'm looking forward to when we move is like we're gonna be on the top floor, so it'll be much more quiet. But yeah, I've just been sitting here for like a hot minute. I like just also woke up, put my face on and just sat here waiting for people to be quiet, and it's just like not happening. So we're just gonna start the video. As you can see from the title, this is a Chanel video. I've got sale stuff, which I am so excited to share. I do have one thing that wasn't on sale, but I'll explain that when we get to it. And then I thought that I mentioned this in my previous video when I was selling some of my summer looks, that I wanted to kind of just give you guys my thoughts on the Coco handle and the Trendy, now that I've used both of them for a little bit now. And then I also gonna throw in just a quick talk about the mini Coco handle because I freaking love it and it's adorable. And yeah, just to give you guys my thoughts on them so far, is they're quite similar bags. They're, you know, the style is quite similar, and like what you would use it for I think would be quite similar. So yeah, anyways, let's start with the sale stuff first though, because I can't wait. In fact, I've already taken everything out. This is just the packaging, so the papers and the camellias and the ribbons. I have 3 things that I got from the sale, and then one that wasn't in the sale from the new Coco Beach collection actually. But I'm gonna start with what's in here first. Ooh. Like I said, I was just like too eager when I got home. I just like opened everything up. Actually, one of my favorite things to look for in a Chanel sale are always costume jewelry. I used to love collecting costume jewelry, and I still do. Like, I still find them really cute, but the ones now, I mean, before I used to like, you know, the Chanel earrings, the CCs and all that, and I haven't worn them in a while. And more recently, I guess the past couple years, I like buying like more like statement-y style jewelry, like bigger, chunkier, crazier, and those ones are always quite expensive. And I always think to myself, if I just save a little bit more, I can go for fine jewelry instead. So I don't know, these kinds of, yeah, I just kind of slow down, not necessarily stop, but slow down on buying costume jewelry. But don't get me wrong, I still find a lot of them super cute. So I love looking at the sales for costume jewelry because, like, check this out. I am so freaking obsessed with this. This is so freaking cool. It's a freaking ginormous CC. It's massive. It's like the size of my palm. It says La Pausa, and it's just got diamantes, little embellishments all around it. It's navy blue. I did see the white one there. I tried them both on, but I preferred this blue, especially with something else that I got. Okay, this is just crazy. Definitely not with this outfit. I love it. When I saw this hanging on the necklace rack, not rack, sorry, stand, it was like layered with a bunch of other jewelry, which looked really, really, really cool. And it obviously reminded me of like all these adverts of Chanel in general. They always have like really cool curated stacks of like, a lot of the times like 90s Chanel jewelry, and they just make the coolest like stacks, and super statementy, super crazy, super out there, super not practical, but I've always just like loved it. So I want to create my own stack one day. So just continuing to add to my statement necklace collection, and happy to do so in the sales. Like I said, did I say it already? I think everything was 40% off. Moving on to the ready-to-wear pieces, as I mentioned, I have 3 pieces, 2 from the sales and 1 from the latest Coco Beach collection, so that was not on the sale. The first item, actually, a really good friend of mine who happens to also be a personal shopper. She's helped me get some things from Chanel in the past too. She sent me some photos of the things from the sales that she thought I would like, and this piece I loved. I actually went with her on her appointment for the sale. So yeah, we went together. It was really fun. We got to share like a changing room and try everything on, and like it was girly and fun, and yeah, I missed that. Yeah, but this is the piece that she chose, and I was like, yes, I love it. I loved it when it came out. This is from the Resort 2020 collection, which I did have to check on the Vogue app for when this came out because I couldn't remember. But like I said, I really liked it when it first came out, but at the time I felt like I wasn't willing to fork over the money for it, I guess. but on sale I am very, very willing for 40% off. Heck yeah. It is just such a cool and stunning color. Obviously it's like pink on the interior, and then on the outside it's like this like light, super light grayish, silverish lilac, like a tiny tint of lilac, but mostly like silver grayish, like super light. And then of course it's got the Chanel logo and Chanel written all over it. I love that. Actually I thought this was like a much thinner material, but it's a bit thicker than I thought it would be. It's 100% viscose, because I also checked that earlier. Yeah. It's got like holes in it, if you guys can see, like little holes on all the logos and the Chanel. I love that. But yeah, I like that it is a lot thicker, because in the picture I actually thought it was like a really thin material that's just like really not worth the money. But now that I felt, I'm like, actually yeah, I can understand the price a bit more now. I don't remember how much it was full price, but I remember it being quite like just not worth it for me, I guess. But yeah, this is so stunning. I think this would be so pretty for the summertime, obviously as a cover up for anywhere. But I actually low-key think this would work as just like a little bit of like a longer cardigan, maybe with like some shorts and like a simple like white like spaghetti strap or something, super easy. Like also just nice to walk around like a beach town in general. Not that I live in a beach town, but you know, when I go on vacation we can walk, like it's just something to walk around. Yeah, really cute. But yeah, don't get me wrong, I'll still wear it in London too, but or maybe, I don't know, it's kind of getting cold now. Like we had like 1 week of summer and now it's cold. So the last piece that I got from the sales has to be my favorite item. I freaking love it. It's so adorable. I actually don't even remember seeing it come out, and I can't even find it on the I can't seem to find it on the Vogue runway app, so I can't even confirm which collection it came from, but I have a feeling it's from the Resort 20 collection as well, from the same collection. But if you guys recognize it, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the dress that I picked out from the sales, and it's so freaking cute. Where do I begin? So yeah, I saw this hanging there. There was quite a few sizes. They had like 4 sizes I think left. 36 wasn't there, unfortunately, which I feel like I would have tried the 36 first. However, I took the 34 and tried it on, and it fit and it looked really nice, so I'm very happy. This does give a little bit, so it does stretch. I'll let you guys know what it's made of. It's like I remember it not being 58% paper and 42% cotton, which doesn't sound very luxurious at all, but I promise you it's quite comfortable. I'm perfectly happy with it. It really does help shape my body. Like, I do like the way my body looks in it. I do have to be careful with what undergarments I wear with it, just because, as you can see the flesh underneath, especially because this is a little tighter on me, because like I said, I probably would have been, I don't know, it's odd. I think I need something like in between a 34 and 36 for some reason, because this fits like just right. But if I eat, this will expand. I honestly think this is quite a timeless piece. I don't see myself getting bored of it ever. Also, I love the buttons as well on both sides, super cute. I mentioned earlier about this necklace looking really good with one of the outfits, and I just think this is such a cute little look. I know there's a lot of CCs going on, but like, I just think this is so cute. How fun would that be on the beach? Like, so extra, super fab. I love it. Last item is from the Coco Beach collection. This wasn't on sale. I actually went in to New Bond last week. By the way, this was like 2 separate times. The sale stuff and this piece I bought at 2 different times. So yeah, last week I went to go check out the Coco Beach collection. I was actually more intrigued to see the purple stuff. So like the main colors that they have is like navy, pink, and purple for this Coco Beach collection. And I really wanted to see the purple stuff. But unfortunately, New Bond didn't stock any of the purple. They didn't buy any of the purple. I'm not sure if that's just New Bond or all of London. I'll have to actually, like, I should check. But they only had the pink and the navy there, with like the bright, fun floral print. And I looked around. I didn't see anything that I absolutely needed. There was a cute bucket hat. There was some cute bikinis, but I just like wasn't, or like some sarongs and stuff like that. Just wasn't, you know, I wasn't jumping at it. I did, however, want to see also the terry totes, but none of those were there, so I think those might have been sold out or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I didn't get anything from the collection. But actually somebody messaged me on Instagram and she asked me if I got anything from the collection, and she said that she did because it reminded her of like Roxy, and I could not believe it. I was like, oh my god, how did I not think of this? Like a wave of nostalgia just hit me, and I was like, Roxy, Billabong, Von Dutch, like all that stuff. I used to like live in those clothes, and she was so right. Like the floral print that they used, so similar to the Coco Beach floral print, or the other way around. The Coco print is very similar to the Roxy floral prints that I remember, and that kind of also made me want to like go back and see if there's anything that I want again because of the nostalgia, but I was like, no, there's nothing. Unless I could see any of the purple stuff, then I'd be more interested. But it was a cute little nostalgic moment. However, I did spot one item which I think will be a shock to you guys maybe, but I got this terry cloth robe, which is actually so plush and so soft and lovely. I love it. And it is just black and white, super simple, a very classic, timeless piece again, very elegant. And I got it because, well, one, I've been wanting a terry cloth robe for a while. The Versace one has been on my list for ages, the super colorful one, but that one keeps selling out of my size. I'm still like kind of whenever it comes back in stock, I hopefully can jump on it. But yeah, so I've been on that market for it, but I was just thinking the Versace one I would probably only really wear at home, or like, yeah, just like, it's more like at home kind of thing. Whereas this, because it's so classy and just like elegant, this is something that I could wear out to like a public pool or like a public like beach, like still like summer water related, but like I can go out public. Whereas I wouldn't wear like the Versace robe out to like the beach or something. It just like, I don't know, that's just for me. So yeah, this is like something that I would wear out as well, not necessarily just at home or like in private. And yeah, like I obviously don't usually go for like just plain nothing black and white. I usually do like my statement colorful pieces, but that's kind of exactly why I got this. I was like, you know what, I need to, like, you know, I like to curate my wardrobe and collect special pieces, and I just need some classic like black and white, you know, very true Chanel pieces. I love the buttons on this. The buttons are super cute. It's the only part that has the Chanel logo. Another thing I like about this, it's just not like super crazy Chanel, but it still has that little detail, which is really, really nice. The diamantes. I like that this is a snap closure as well. So it snap closes and opens, which is nice. I know that not everyone would agree that investing in terry cloth is very wise because of the durability of it. It's not very durable at all, and the places I want to wear this to obviously have to be really careful, which I usually am. So yeah, I'm just really happy about this. Actually, I saw in the sale, so I got this one first, and then the sale was after getting this. So I got this robe after getting this robe. But in the sales, I did see another terry cloth robe in this gorgeous coral color. That one was actually much more expensive than this one because I think it had a chain belt, whereas this one just has like a terry cloth belt. But you know, I was just telling myself, like, if I saw them both at the same time, I probably would have gone with the coral one because to me it's always getting the cool color. But I'm like almost glad that like I didn't see the sale stuff and saw this one first and got this one first, because like it's kind of forced me to get the classic, like just a black and white one. Plus I have quite a few bikinis that would look good underneath this already, including some Chanel ones. By the way, I did see a Chanel, like I got this in Taiwan, I think. It was just like a Chanel one piece with like a couple like symbols on it. That one I saw in the sales as well, which is kind of annoying because I paid not only full price, but like it's more expensive in Taiwan as well, so that's annoying. That would look really good underneath this. So I have already stuff that would look good underneath this, and like I said, I just need more classic, simple, easier to style pieces in my wardrobe because I keep trying to get the fun stuff. Anyways, so that's the last item from my Chanel haul. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the sale stuff as well as the one item that I got from the Coco Beach collection. Okay, so clearly judging from what I'm wearing, it's a different day now. It's actually the next morning. I wasn't able to finish filming yesterday because my battery ran out, and then we had to go out for lunch and we were pretty much out all day. But I wanted to do the second half of my video. Yes, I did the sale part. And then today I kind of wanted to talk about these two bags. the Chanel Trendy and the Coco handle and just do more like a comparison video and just like my thoughts on them so far. Well, I mean, I've had this one. This is the Coco handle for about 3 years now. I think maybe 4. That might be pushing it, so maybe 3. So yeah, 3-4 years. This is in the medium size. There is a smaller size, and then there's also a mini size, which I'll also touch on at the end. But yeah, so the mini size, and there's also one up from this, so there's a large. And then the Trendy, which is much newer. I've had this for about, well, since March. And this is the Trendy in the small, and I believe there's a 1 size up from this. It would be super cute if it did size down from this. I actually do own a bag that is quite similar to this bag. It just doesn't have this like silver plating at the top. It does have the top handle. The flap kind of like ends here though, so much lower. But it also does have the accordion style like interior. So it kind of looks like the mini version of this, but I don't think it is. Anyways, so I wanted to compare these two purely because they are so similar in style, in size, and also like what you would use it for or wear it to. I think is going to be, they're just super similar. So the Coco handle is a smidgen taller, I think, and a little bit bulkier. Yeah, so just a tiny bit taller and a teeny bit bulkier, which brings me to like my first point. Here, I'll show you guys. That's how much bulkier it is, just a little bit there. Like that's without obviously me squeezing it down, that's just like letting it be and like kind of lining up from the widest part of the bottom. So that's like the difference there. Hopefully that's, you guys can see that. So the reason I brought that up is because the bulkiness of this bag I feel like is just a little bit too bulky to wear crossbody or like off the shoulder for me, for my height as well. It could be the color of this bag, but honestly I think in any color it would still look bulky. I just don't want the bag to be wearing me more than me wearing the bag, obviously. Like, nobody wants the bag to be wearing them. So that's something that, like, yeah, it just looks better in the Coco arm or, like, handheld. I actually originally went in a store thinking I wanted the small size, which maybe I should have stuck to it. But when I saw it in this size and saw the color and how luscious it was, I just couldn't stop staring at it. And I just loved it in this size, so I decided to get it. But yeah, it's just not been the easiest to style with because obviously the color. But yeah, I feel like if it was in the small, then it would be used a lot more. So yeah, a tiny bit of a regret there, but I still stare at this bag and gush over it every time. So not a huge regret. Whereas yeah, the Trendy looks really good, both handheld, hook of the arm, crossbody, off the shoulder. It's just such a versatile bag. Yeah, I don't think like it's too bulky for me. Also, like if you wear such bulky bags, it can make you look bigger than you are as well, which you never want that either. So this doesn't, I don't feel like this does that to me. However, the con about this one and a pro about this one, in my opinion, is the fact that you can remove the straps off of this bag. So it's just a hook closure and you can remove the straps, which is really convenient. I like that option even though I don't take it off really ever, but I like having the option basically. Whereas the Trendy, you cannot remove the strap because it has this kind of contraption which doesn't allow you to remove the strap. It doesn't bother me too much though because like I said, I don't actually really remove the strap. Also, I just think this contraption looks very smart, very sleek and nice, so I like it. By the way, if I not mentioned in the beginning, I took out all the stuffing from the bag, so there's nothing inside making this look puffy or anything. Also wanted to compare the top handles. They're slightly different. This one has a flatter top handle and it's a little bit more malleable, like you can like kind of move it around a little bit, whereas this one is like a rounded top handle and it's really sturdy, like you can't like really move it around so much. I feel like this one will like be good for test of time. This one you have to be a little bit more careful. I mean, also the fact that this is silver, you have to be more careful with the top handle there. Taking a look at the strap length, although I think it's going to be the same, I haven't noticed a difference when using it. Yeah, it's pretty the same to be honest, although maybe the Trendy falls down just a teeny tiny bit more. Non-adjustable, of course, like usual. And then at the back, another thing that's similar, or the same, sorry, are the back pockets. They have the same back pocket, which I really appreciate. The back pocket is really important to me. I think it's like so convenient to have an easy access pocket for like change, for receipts, for masks, whatever. So I really like that. However, the quilting is different. So this one has bigger diamonds and this one has smaller quilting. And the mini has the same small quilting as well. Looking at the oh, before I go inside, one more thing. The bottom. I like a bag with feet because I'm someone that does put my bag down pretty much on any surface. I don't mind putting my bag down on the floor as long as it's just not wet. That's the only thing. Yeah, so feet are really important because it obviously protects the bottom. The Trendy does not have that, which I can sort of understand why, because it's kind of odd with these two. But I don't know, I would have wished, I wish there was some sort of way to protect the bottom because it's a silver bag as well. So if I keep putting it on like other surfaces, I just have to be super careful. But yeah, I prefer feet. And then looking on the inside, the interior of these are quite similar in terms of how it's organized on the inside. So they both, I'll show you on this bag because it's easier to see. They both have a pocket at the bottom here, two pockets, sorry. Two small pockets here. Then one compartment, another compartment, another compartment, and then a zipper at the back there. You can see the zipper kind of hanging. This one, so on the Trendy, the middle compartment is the biggest, whereas on the Coco handle, again, the two small pockets at the front, one compartment. This one, the middle compartment is a bit different because this, on the Coco handle, this first compartment here is the biggest. There's a small like zipper pouch in the middle there, and then another compartment, and then the zipper compartment at the back again. So there's like two zipper compartments in this one. So essentially the main difference is that this has one zipper pocket with the main compartment being in the middle, and then on the Coco handle there is two zipper compartments with the main compartment being at the front. Just want to let you guys know that yes, the back compartment is a bit smaller than the front, but I think it's a little bit more dramatic because I do stuff the front of this bag. I don't really stuff the back, sorry. It's not great. Yeah, I just like kind of like shove everything at the front here and store it that way. So maybe this flap has like been like pushed back and is staying that way for now. But yeah, the front pocket is still bigger though. I do remember that. So yeah, I think it's a preference thing, however you like to organize your bag. I don't carry very much in my bag, so I never really need that much organizing. I literally carry like 4 things in my bag. So my wallet, my lippy that I'm using that day. So today I'm using Revlon Color Burst to the 210 Unapologetic. Yeah, it's a matte balm. I actually have it layered up with other things too, so it's not just that, but anyways. And then I've got my keys with me and my phone. That's literally it. Maybe my sunglasses, but that's usually on my head, and like a packet of M&Ms or like candy or something, but that's literally it. That's all I would have in my bag. So honestly, I'm never too worried about how things are being organized inside because I just don't carry enough to need any organization at all. And then we have the mini, of course, the cute little baby of the fam. There is one size in between this, the small, so it's mini, and then I'm missing the small, and then the medium. I definitely want to add the small into my collection. I think that one will be a lot more easier to use than the medium. With also like my build and like, yeah, just my build, I think the small would look better. But the mini, oh my gosh. So obviously I bought this because I love this top handle. Also the white is just so freaking pretty. But the pink on the interior is super freaking cute. I love that pop of color. And it's similar to the Coco handle, except this is not a zipper pocket. It's just like an envelope style little pocket there. But there is a zipper pocket at the back. But yeah, similar with the organization, there's a small compartment at the back, a bigger one at the front, the main one at the front. It does have the pocket in the back, which obviously I really, really appreciate. I love this little pocket. It's just honestly so teeny tiny. This you can also still remove the strap, which is really, really nice. So honestly, out of these two, obviously I've been using this one a lot more. But if I'm comparing just the style, Coco handle and Trendy, I feel like I now have to say I do prefer the Trendy, just because when I do use this bag, I feel like it's so much more special. I feel like it feels more special using it. I don't know if it's because of the hardware. I used to actually really dislike this silver plank at the top. That's one of the main reasons I never got this bag, was because I didn't like this. I actually thought it looked cheap before. I was like, oh, I don't like it. It looks like, I don't know, I didn't like it. It has definitely grown on me. I changed my mind. I love it now. It's so cute. I do have that mini crossbody with the same detail as well. So it's definitely grown on me, and I definitely am team Trendy now. I just wish that they do like other sizes too besides a larger one, because obviously this is as big as I would go for the Trendy, I would say. If you're gonna go for the Coco handle, if you're like my height or shorter, I honestly would think the small or the mini is a better size. The medium is a little bit too big. It is just freaking beautiful though. It's so stunning. However, if you ask me which bag I have been using more, which one I gravitate towards more, or like which one is just easier to style and work with, I have to say it's gotta be the Coco mini size. I've been using this bag so much, like several times a week. I have to like actually put it down now, because I really don't, I want to keep the white supreme and clean, and I can already see wear from it, because obviously, you know, like if I like touch my face and got foundation, I can see it on the thread already. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's there. I can see it. So like little things like that. I do obviously try and take care of my things, but sometimes obviously you get a little bit. So I've been trying to like keep this safe and stop using it for a minute. But yeah, it's odd that I like this so much, because it doesn't fit my phone, but I just gravitate towards it so much. It's so easy. It's definitely because of the size and the color. The white is super easy to match with, and even though it has a colorful sorry, it's so noisy. Even though it has a colorful top handle, and even though the top handle is super colorful, I don't think it takes away from the outfit at all. In fact, it actually kind of helps me sometimes picking out colors and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just the phone thing that doesn't fit. It's the only inconvenience. So I do have a feeling if I had the small, I'd probably pick the small over all the other sizes. But the mini is super freaking cute. And I'm so glad that, same with the silver here, this one, the silver matches a lot of things. Another reason why I feel like this one is more used than this one. I just want to point that out as well. I know it's a color thing. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say or add. I feel like I touched on everything I wanted to say. But yeah, obviously I can talk about the leathers as well, but obviously these bags come in loads of different colors, different leathers. Some even have chevron prints. But this one that I have is a pebbled kind of caviar leather. And then this one is a smooth lambskin leather. And if anyone is curious to know, obviously the lambskin, I do see a bit of scratching. I do see a bit of like from opening the bag, a bit of wrinkling there. So I can still see it when it's closed, if that bothers some people. This bag, I don't see any lines at the back compared to that one. However, I literally just noticed that there's like a little bit of color missing in the corner. Just that corner though. The other corners look okay. This corner though, yeah, I guess I like kind of rubbed onto something there. And they both have like oversized CCs, which I really like. Love the big CCs. A bit bigger than the usual size, yeah. You can see the different size of the lock closure. So I just finished filming this video. I'm actually just filming the mod shots split screen stuff right now. And I noticed, or so I realized I didn't mention the strap length difference between the mini and the medium. As you can see, the mini hangs a lot lower, the strap is a lot longer. And I actually prefer this length for just off the shoulder. But if you cross body it, I don't mind it at this length. Now it's much more comfortable, as long as it kind of sits like right by the hip. And yeah, they both sit very comfortably crossbody. And then of course, as I said, they're not adjustable, but the straps do come off. So yeah, I thought I would mention that because I forgot to in the video. So let me know if you guys have any other questions about those bags. If you guys do, leave them in the comments down below, or you can DM me on Instagram, whichever is easier for you guys. I'm sorry about the construction noise. Sometimes I'm like actually a little bit used to it, so I don't even notice it happening. So I'm worried that like I didn't, usually I like to stop and wait for it to, the noise to stop before I continue talking. But yeah, hopefully it isn't too annoying. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I got in the sales, as well as like a mini comparison between the Coco handle and the Trendy. If you guys enjoyed it, please do give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already and would like to come and catch up with me again next time, and I'll see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye guys!